Good morning to everybody. I greatly appreciate you for joining me this morning. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Amen. This is a great day. The Lord is yet been good and merciful and kind to all of us. And we certainly thank Him for all that He does. Amen. I am very much appreciative of all of you tuning in this morning. Please forgive my lateness. Amen. Just a little step slow this morning, but I am here, and God is yet good. Amen. So thank all of you this morning for coming on and to share with me in these few minutes. Good morning to every company, every CEO that's watching us on this morning as well. And we certainly give God praise, glory, and honor for all that He's doing, all right? If you will, please, if you'll just share this video. I will not be long this morning, I promise you. I want to just do what the Lord has given me. And after I do that, and just move from there and do what has to be done, okay? So let's get it this morning. I want to talk. I'm going to kind of do a continuation of what I did Friday. A little bit, and I believe it will be good from there. I want to do my first one. It's going to be called My Greatest Mistakes. My greatest mistakes. My greatest mistakes is trusting untested people. You might want to write that down. Trusting untested people. Trusting untested people. I have gotten to a place in my life, that's one of probably the biggest mistakes I've ever made, is I continue to trust untested people where their friendship or their loyalty was not tested. And then there are some that I have, and I kept making the same mistake because I keep letting them back in my life and they don't really want to be in my life. So I had to learn that. You gotta also, here's my last one, and this was funny when I wrote it down. Being a sugar daddy to sugar talkers. Can you write that down? Stop being a sugar daddy to sugar talkers. Some people, they like being in a position that's full of fluff. They really don't want what it is that you have to offer. They want what it is that they can take. And the Lord said that to me. One of your biggest problems is you're trying to be everybody's daddy to only talkers, and you have no order for yourself, let alone for them, because you allow them in a space that they'll never want to truly and authentically occupy. So you got to watch that. You got to watch that real talk. The other day I talked a little bit about. I talked to singles a little bit last week, and I want to give you something that the Lord had dropped in my spirit, and I want to see if it'll help you. And I did some sugar. I did some good talk to them. So let me see if I can help you today for the single people. Those who are interesting are not always interested. Can you write that down, please? Those who are interesting are not always interested. And those who are interested are not always interesting. Can y'all write that down, please? Yeah, I'm coming at you this morning. Yeah. Those who are interested are not interesting. And those who are interested are not always interesting. So you wanna pay close attention to that, okay? I was talking to a brother yesterday. I'm in men's month, so I've been talking to a lot of men, and a lot of men was like, "Doc, you be on and you don't never empower us all the time." I said, "I empower you, you just don't listen." So I put today, and you may want to share this with a man on today. It's called the Single Man's Heart Guard. The Single Man's Heart Guard. What is she not saying? Okay, what is she not saying? What is the bait in this fishing experience? And is she interesting or is she boring? That's what I would say to them. That's what I would say. So, not jumping around. I'm just giving you what God has given me as I talk and share. I'm going to give you a couple more, and then I'm going to bid you adieu so you can have an amazing and an awesome day today at work. I just want to give you enough powerful principles. Tomorrow, I'll be full strength, full speed ahead. Let's talk now about your ignorance. Your ignorance. And I laughed at my own self this morning because I looked at something and God made me laugh. Your ignorance is the only weapon Satan has. Did you hear what I said? Your weakness, your ignorance is the only weapon that Satan has. Your ignorance is the only problem you will face. And your ignorance is more destructive than the demons around you. But let me give you an empowerment thought. Your ignorance can be cured. Now, I know some of y'all may say you just offended me, but let's be honest. How many times have we been ignorant to some facts? How many times have we allowed ourselves to look at a certain place and say to ourselves, look here, I'm just plumb dumb. I'm just ignorant to that. I have been ignorant to a lot of things in my life, and one of them is that I would force myself into relationship with people, not so much in a man-woman relationship, just in life general. And theoretically, what their interpretation of relationship was not the same interpretation that I had. So that's why we walked into a relationship of one. And I'm telling you, you can cure your own ignorance. You just got to accept the fact of some stuff. You got to accept that everybody don't want you. You got to accept that everybody's not interested in what you're cooking. Everybody's not buying what it is that you're selling. Everybody's not in that position. But your ignorance can be cured. You got to get to the place where you start saying to yourself that you are your own worst enemy. You have to start saying to yourself that the weapon that Satan has is the weapon that I gave him. And that's because I allowed myself to become open and exposed to some stuff that I should not have become open and exposed to. So you got to understand that what God is getting ready to do, he's getting ready to do something powerful, major, insightful, and impactful in your life. So it's very important that goes on. I want to give you a couple of more things and I'm going to let you go, okay? And I promise you, if the Lord says something different, I may pop back on tonight. If not, I'll do it for sure tomorrow. What the Lord has dropped into my spirit to share with you all today, this last thing, the reward of pain, the rewards for pain. Pain will unlock the willingness to learn. Pain will unlock the willingness to learn. Pain also reveals who cares about you the most. If you really want to know people that care about you, let them see you go through and see if they offer a hand. See if they are the ones that will make you be willing to reach. Be willing to see who will walk with you the next step or the next mile of the way. You'll find out exactly what it is that you're supposed to do. You'll find out exactly what it is, how you're supposed to go to the next dimension. You'll find it out simply because everybody is not in the same place with you to want to do what it is you do. Did y'all hear what I just said? There are about to be a certain place, a certain season, a certain depth, a certain heart of where you're getting ready to go. And I want to tell you right now, for those of you that's listening to me, he is getting ready to do something so immaculate in your life. You're not going to have no other choice but to go to the next dimension. God, right now, and I wrote something in my phone. I'm trying to find it. I want to find it, and then I'm going to pull it up on my screen. Because when the Lord gave me this, it really changed my whole perspective of how I look at leadership and how I look at my own life. Because everybody in this season of your life is trying to be in one dimension or the other. And watch this here. It go like this. A kiss. Here we go. Let me move it up to my screen. There you go. A kiss is not a relationship. Y'all ain't talking to me. Can I say it again? A kiss is not a relationship. Neither is a meal or a conversation. If y'all mature, y'all know exactly where I'm going with this. Amen. Yes. Because your desires are not prophecy. God, y'all ain't liking me. Yes. Y'all stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. And the reason, and this has to do with assignment, because some of us in here, we think getting personal with people opens the door to the success, and that doesn't open the door. How do you know your assignment? How do you know your assignment? Because you feel the pain of others. What enemies do you comfort, and how do you proceed in the place that God called you to proceed? Y'all getting this? Let me give you the last one. I promise you I'm through. It's 9:02. I said I'll be done at 9:05. Because it's not your fault that I came on late. There's 3 things I want when I enter into every room. I want light, movement, and sound. Did y'all get that? I want light, I want movement, and I want sound. Let me give it to you one more time. I want light, I want movement, and I want sound. For every last one of y'all listening to me today, I command that for your life. I said all of that to get to this. For your life, I want light, movement, and sound. Catch me prophetically in what I'm saying to you. I want light, movement, and sound. God's getting ready to do something epic and major in your life. And those are the 3 things that God is getting ready to take y'all to. You're about to walk into the season of light, movement, and sound. Have an amazing, have an awesome day. And watch what God is getting ready to do in your life. You're about to move so impactful, so insightful. It's going to blow your mind what God's getting ready to do. Have an amazing morning. I'm looking forward to seeing you at the top. God bless you.